Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to this new video, this middle of the day market update, which if you don't know this channel, then first of all, welcome and hope you're having a great weekend. And second of all, I try to make some sort of a market update every day, right? So talking about altcoins, talking about Bitcoin, talking about basically what's going on in the markets. So in this video, I already talked about Bitcoin earlier today and the situation for Bitcoin right now is still very similar as it was this morning, right? So there's not much I can tell you about Bitcoin, and if you want to know my full analysis on Bitcoin, check out that video. But what I did want to talk about a little bit more is the altcoin season, all right, or alt season. Is it still coming? Are we in an altcoin season, etc.? That's what I wanted to talk about, because that I have not talked about much lately. Well, I do have opinions on that, and I do kind of, have a bit of expertise and have a bit of knowledge on what needs to happen for an altcoin season to happen. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about. First of all, for those of you new to the channel, if you're interested in profitable crypto trades, I'm first and foremost a trader and crypto investor, and I like to make these videos for those of you, for those that think they're valuable. But if you're interested in trades, if you're interested in more crypto news and just in general insights, what narratives are popping, links in there will be links down in the description to my own premium / signal group. Has gotten great reviews, which you can also check out if you want to on Trustpilot. And I think in general it's an amazing group. It's not like other paid group, but that's just some self-promotion. If you're interested in that, I think we have a great community. But now let's get into the video. So there's two main things that I wanted to look at, kind of to determine whether we are in an alt season. First of all, I think the answer is, I think we are at the start of an alt season. All right. Some of you will say, no, we're at the end. We have already had it. Some of you will say, no, it hasn't even started yet. And I think both of those I don't agree with. I think, first of all, we are not in a full-blown alt season yet, but I'm also not sure with the ETF and with Michael Saylor buying up Bitcoin. I'm not sure if there will be an alt season again like we saw in 2021, for example. It's going to be very hard. A lot of the inflows are into Bitcoin. And that's also what you see right now with the Bitcoin dominance. I think the Bitcoin dominance, look, we had a glimpse of an alt season because this slightly turned bearish. Now I think it's turning sideways. All right, I don't think we're going to make new higher highs with the Bitcoin dominance. But I also don't think we're going to instantly crash again and drop down below this ascending channel, right? So that means, or at least my thoughts on it right now is that it's going to move sideways, which again lines up with the start of an alt season. But that's Bitcoin dominance, and like I said, wow, nice voice crack. and like I said, I mean, this might not even go into a full-blown downtrend anymore with the ETFs and with very specific buying pressure coming for Bitcoin instead of altcoins. And then if we take a look at the total 3, which is basically it's the total market cap in crypto excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. What we can see right here is that we hit a significant resistance. We hit the previous bull market top right here that we hit on November. We hit that, started to retrace from there. This is the weekly time frame. This looks fine. On the weekly time frame, all right, this looks fine. We still have major support right here, as you can see, which we can drop down into. So as long as we hold this level, this is still trending up and this is still strong. Now on the lower time frames though, and especially also if you take a look at or if you think about Christmas coming up, I don't really expect this to turn bullish. On the 12-hour time frame, this has actually turned bearish even. So I do think in terms of the altcoins right now, I do think we will also consolidate or perhaps even drop down a bit lower. All right, so do I think that altcoin season is still coming? Yes. Do I think that altcoins will remain bullish? On the higher time frames, yes, but on the lower time frames, with especially like a week like last week, and a bit of uncertainty going into January, I think it's most likely that this will make potentially lower lows. That depends a little bit on how this week opens, but potentially lower lows, and that the altcoins will also stabilize a bit before next year, actually getting some more bullish momentum going, and that then we can actually make higher highs. All right, that's what I expect. So therefore, like I said, conclusion, we will have an altcoin season. We are potentially at the start of it. I mean, don't forget, altcoins have absolutely rallied for a month from November to December, and we made a lot of money then. So sometimes we should also look back and be happy a bit. But those are my thoughts. And for today, if we look at altcoins, the entire market is very correlated, which I personally don't really like. But what that does mean, or at least so far what we have seen, is that the market is quite strong. There's at least some altcoins that are performing pretty well. The Coinbase Bitcoin price is still at a discount, so that's not amazing. The volume in the markets is also very low, so there will be a lot of volatility in the markets in the next 24 hours, so be prepared for that. But if we look at some altcoins, like meme coins actually did quite well. It's basically a mixed bag of coins actually doing quite well. If we take a look at the volume here, you can see a coin like Steam, bit of a scam coin, but doing great. But coins like Move, Athena, Solana as well. Solana is at a strong support level. But there's plenty of opportunities. I personally, earlier this morning, actually bought Popcat, which is, well, it's dropping down now, but it is in profits from when I bought it. Meme coins were quite strong earlier this morning, so that might be an interesting area to look into as well. So yeah, under the current circumstances, I would be careful with trading altcoins, but some of them do look fine. And especially if you take a look at a chart like this, like especially some more scam coins like LifeBear, but also ZEC, do look good to trade. And there's quite a lot of volatility as well. Just be careful with the leverage, all right? Christmas is not a time where you want to get liquidated on some manipulated coins. But those are my thoughts for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.